We're a bunch of misfits lost at sea, drunk on rum and calamity, with Captain Golddigger, the gold-mad loon, and Petey, the dragon who can't hold a tune. Oh ho, oh hey, the ship's a mess today. Golddigger's dreams have gone astray. Petey's fire's a sputtering wheeze. We laugh and sway on the drunken sea. Golddigger shouts, we'll strike it rich, while Petey naps in the cargo ditch. His treasure maps are upside down, and Petey's snore shakes the whole darn town. Oh ho, oh hey, the ship's a mess today. Golddigger's dreams have gone astray. Petey's fire's a sputtering wheeze. We laugh and sway on the drunken seas. The anchor's gone, the sails are torn. We're floating where the tide has worn. Golddigger's podcast soon will air, but first we mock his dragon's glare.
Ahoy, rockers and rum lovers. Welcome back to the Golddigger Show on WKRD, the cove where the waves crash and the riffs are heavy. I'm your Captain Golddigger and... Wait, where's me hat? Petey, did you steal it again? Anyway, Ariana, you ready to dive into some serious metal mayhem today?
Oh my gosh, totally. Hi everyone. I am so excited for this one. We're talking about Disturbed and their debut album, The Sickness. Like, this album is such a game changer. I mean, 2000 was wild for music, but this was next level heavy.
Aye, 'tis true. Disturbed came out of Chicago, right? And they just, boom, dropped anchor with The Sickness. The whole thing's got that new metal vibe, but it's not just copying what everyone else was doing. There's a bit of that alternative metal flavor too. You know, like it's heavy, but it's got groove. Makes me want to stomp around the deck, spilling me rum everywhere.
Yeah, and I remember the first time I heard Down with the Sickness. It was at this super awkward house party. I didn't even know half the people there, but someone put it on, and suddenly everyone was just headbanging in the living room. I think that's when I realized, oh, I actually love heavy music. It was kind of my gateway into all things metal.
Ha! That's the spirit, Ariana. It's like, once you hear that opening, you know, the drums and that wild ooh, wah, ah, 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 you can't go back. Reminds me of when we talked about the Stooges and their raw power, but this is like a whole new beast. The Sickness just grabs ye by the collar and doesn't let go.
Exactly. And the way they mixed those new metal influences with their own thing, it just made them stand out. I mean, there were a lot of bands doing heavy stuff in 2000, but Disturbed had this energy that was totally their own.
So let's talk about the tracks, eh? Stupefy. That one always gets me. It's got that weird, almost hypnotic riff, and the vocals are just, what's the word? Ferocious. I don't know, but it makes me want to swing from the rigging. And then there's Voices, which is, a bit more melodic, but still packs a punch.
Yeah, and Down with the Sickness is the anthem. I mean, if you say Disturbed, that's the song everyone thinks of, right? It's so intense, but also super catchy. I feel like it kind of defined what new metal could be, aggressive, but also something you could totally scream along to in your car or, at a party, like me.
Oh, and speaking of Stupefy, I gotta tell you, one time at WKRD, we were doing this pirate-themed prank on Mr. Tacky, right? He was supposed to play Stupefy on air, but I, got a bit too much rum in me and started laughing too soon. Well, Brandon looked at me, and... without looking at the soundboard, he hit the wrong button. Next thing I know, some sea shanties is blasting through the speakers and the boss is yelling at me over the intercom. The whole station sounded like a mutiny. I think Petey was laughing too, but it's hard to tell with dragons.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Honestly, I feel like Disturbed would totally approve. Their music is made for chaos. And every track on The Sickness has its own vibe, but they all fit together. It's kind of like what we talked about with the Red Hot Chili Peppers, how an album can be super diverse but still feel like one big story.
Aye, that's a good point. And Down with the Sickness. I mean, it's not just a song, it's a rallying cry. It put Disturbed on the map, and I reckon it made a lot of folks realize metal could be both brutal and, weirdly fun.
So, let's talk about how big this album actually got. The Sickness debuted at number 29 on the Billboard 200, which is, huge for a debut metal album. And it went multi-platinum. That's millions of people getting down with The Sickness, literally.
And the critics, Well, some of them anyway. Really dug the energy. I mean, not everyone loves new metal, but even the grumpy old Sea Dogs had to admit Disturbed brought something fresh. The fans, though, they went wild. It was like, finally, a band that sounded angry, but also, kinda clever about it.
Yeah, and I think that's why it stuck around. Like, The Sickness didn't just make Disturbed famous, it kinda set the tone for a whole wave of bands after them. I mean, you can totally hear their influence in, like, later metal and even some hard rock bands. It's like they opened the door for a new kind of heavy music.
Right, yeah. It's like, once Disturbed showed up, the whole metal scene had to step up its game. And you know, it's kinda like what we said about Linkin Park and Green Day in the 2000s. Sometimes, one album just changes the whole tide. The Sickness did that for metal, no doubt.
Totally. And like, even now, people still blast those songs. It's wild how an album from 2000 can still feel so fresh. I guess that's the magic of a true classic, right?
Aye, that's the truth, Ariana. Well, me crew, that's all the time we've got for today. Thanks for joining us on this wild ride through Disturbed's The Sickness. Next time, who knows what musical treasure we'll dig up. Ariana, any last words before we set sail?
Just like, thanks for listening, everyone. Grab our app at WKRDRadio.com. No downloads or anything. Just click the 3 buttons at the bottom, then click Add to Home Screen. It's that simple. Stay loud, stay weird, and don't be afraid to get a little disturbed. Bye, Gold Digger.
Fair winds, Ariana. And to all ye out there, keep your ears open and your rum close. Until next time, this is Gold Digger signing off from WKRD, The Cove. Now where's Brandon? He sent me flowers with blooming flamingos in it.
Tall tales of gold and fame, but his crew just drinks and mocks his name. PD hiccups a flame or two, setting the captain's hat askew.